the world of waters. Now let's make our visit to the kingdom of waters, what you call the second world. A rushing wind accompanied us until we arrived in an unknown place. There, we saw a tunnel that revolved around itself. The angel that took me says this tunnel is the one that leads to the Satanic world. The devil has many realms under his authority, but we are going to visit 33 chambers of these realms. The path we take is one of the busiest. That's when we started to make our entrance. The angel kept telling me the kingdom of Satan is divided in 3 degrees. The first degree is the kingdoms of the air, having the code 999, the kingdoms of the earth having the code 333 and 666, and finally the kingdoms of the waters, having the code 777 and 555, but this path which we have taken will allow us to visit the 33 rooms of these different kingdoms. It is then that the angel said, we will visit the first chambers of the realm of the waters in the first brotherhood. The devil has kingdoms in oceans, rivers, streams, etc. They are parallel kingdoms. You will discover a world underwater. The water kingdoms produce fornication, adulteries, and these sirens who come from there are deeply in sexual impurity. They mate with the people of the world, and some people go to look for these mermaids in the waters to marry them. Often these mermaids carry bodies and leave in people's lives to bring defilements. They are spirits of impurity. They attack people with sexual desires and evil thoughts, which serve as gateways to them. While he was talking to me, we arrived in front of the Atlantic Ocean and a mermaid was bathing, showing her breasts. She had great authority over these waters. The angel tells me you see the queen of the sea. It is to her that the great figures of the world come to seek power. She produces several religions on earth and sects. She is responsible for all the excesses that occur in the waters. Captains of big ships take the power to navigate the ocean at her home. She steers fishing boats, submarines that are in the occult. She manages the treasure of water. She controls the power of lies on earth. There were people who served her. The angel told me they were prisoners she captured in the water, those who drowned. I saw big boats coming to dock. Also people coming down to the edge of the shore, and then they started doing incantations. Some of them had books. They were speaking in tongues that was written. The angel said to me, warn the world, when you do not have the gift of speaking in the tongue of the angels, do not learn it. This is where they come from. They are demonic. The tongues of God come from the sky. Watching these people uttering unknown words, when they finished their incantations, the waters opened and I saw a highway. There were 2 beings who came forward. One was wearing a transparent robe that showed his nudity and the other was wearing a white robe. They said, today those who are permitted to visit this realm of the waters are old members and new ones who must be initiated. These Satanists prostrated themselves and gave glory to the queen and then entered, but on arriving before these beings each one tapped the code of his belonging, according to his fraternity. The angel said to me, let's follow these people. Then we entered the submarine world, and there we found ourselves in a world like that of the earth. It had luxurious houses, beautiful cars, in short like a real world. The angel tells me don't be mistaken about what you see, it's a lie. The devil promises his followers to come and continue their lives here by dying on earth, but it's not true. The others are impatient to come to this place. The demons even take the images of people who were on earth and who died to deceive their followers by showing them that life goes on. There are people of the world who have married mermaids and have children here. University professors come to study here to seek knowledge, politicians to seek power, etc. The angel said to me again, the world is controlled by spirituality. I bring you now by the road of different lodges and you will see certain personalities who come here. We took a straight road to which were located different lodges of this world including the Primavera, Hail Message, Lions Club, Freemasonry, Rose Cross, Mahakari, etc. This route was taken by various people. By the way, I saw next to it somewhere was mentioned General Assembly. The angel told me where those who have religious responsibilities meet, what is called ecumenism. They were seated according to their degree. The person who stood in front of them said you need certain tools to do your work better. You will need the rings, In front of them was a board which directly displayed the kinds of rings according to their fraternity, chains and bracelets. I was amazed, since here in our world there are several pastors who wear these rings. The angel told me these rings are to cast the curse on the crowd. They are rings of evil prosperity. It is used to draw people towards them and to produce extraordinary miracles. Afterwards he said to them, "You still need talents for clairvoyance in order to prophesy about people. You need horns, flask of oil, bottle of water, salt, certain occult clothes for their practices in their cults and campaigns, etc." He granted them certain occult teachings for the seduction of the members, including the order of Melchizedek, coming out of the body, the invocations of the angels, the mystic of the Trinity, attaining the high order, development of one's own abilities. Preach repentance and sanctification which does not save anyone. Do not offend the freedom of the faithful, teach them what they want to listen to, etc. As he was giving these instructions, I then saw a being with a very strange form. He said to the speaker, "I have some instructions to give." He spoke and said, "We have a great fight against the forces of good. Our objective is to establish darkness everywhere and invade the camp of the saints. Here is what you must do. All those who fight you do the same. Make sure that the sons of lights are rejected, persecuted, mount visions, prophecies, negative dreams against the true servants of God. Inject them into Christians so that they hate. Ban all churches of light from growing. Prevent their growth, imprison the blessings of their devotees, suffocate them, let their teachings not convince many, let people not know about them. Let people not recognize their merit. Let their great achievements be found normal in the eyes of the world, let them work hard and benefit from it. Send them the spirit of failure, draw them many misfortunes and make them believe that these are trials of the Christian life. Draw them all kinds of persecutions, let them be hated always, give them the love of money, let them serve their God for the success of life, give them the taste of lust, cars, clothes, houses, etc. Give them life to pass the time, send them many sorcerers, incarnated demons, mermaids, to assume key positions in their ministries, finally to lead them into bankruptcy, to raise up false partners who give them money from the world of the waters to steal the anointing, to weaken them and inject several diseases, arouse people under the guise of supporting their ministries, in order to infiltrate their lives for destruction. Make sure that they are always occupied with the worries of the people you send them from, finally not to think any more to themselves. Raise accusations against them, make every mistake public, nullify their statement about people's lives, let them not enjoy what they earn, make their lives difficult. All those who convert to their message be demoted, create many hypocrites among them, fight unity, brotherhood among them. Let them be divided about one another's merit, let those who follow them not be fully committed in their ministries. Whoever will accept their ministries will have difficulties, finally let him walk away. Let their followers not grow before all their knowledge, let them remain static and feel no progress. Associate with their opponents and fight them together, send against the son of the light of the spirits of the waters, that they take them for wives and husbands of nights. Mate with them and have spiritual children. If there is a blessing that you can't stop, then you have to delay it. Delayed marriage, prolonged unemployment, prolonged sterility, etc. Fight them so that they do not respect the instructions of their God, destroy the education of their children, make sure that there is no courtesy between them, attend their services to have the means to fight them, always be aware of what's going on between them, get rid of all the people who can help them, make them kill each other, send them the power of witchcraft and demons to be possessed, work hard, steal their stars. He said to them, remember that you will triumph over their ministry. You are there to propel the world of darkness. You know that the sons of light are lazy, they can't stand prolonged fights. Whenever they send fire to you in their prayers, pursue them in their occupations. After having finished these declarations, all the men who were in it cheered and were glad. They said together, glory to our power, to our kingdom, to our dominance. The first person who presided over the meeting said, we are providing you with all kinds of demons, finally that whoever follows you will be possessed. Then he raised up a sword and said, "Your followers are automatically our followers. We give you the power to bewitch them. No matter how foolish you are, they will always cheer you. Whenever you need a sacrifice, take from those who will believe in you. We will send you beautiful women and handsome men, different personalities finally to influence the weak for their coming within your communities. We will always take care of your image and will arouse people who will testify in your favor. Always defend your honor, kill anyone who speaks evil against you. We still grant you the power to know people's lives, to prophesy on what bother them, also the power to live happily, always have an awesome life. Each of you will have a demon that will do the work for you to make it perfect. We still grant you the power of appreciation. People will be happy with the way in which you willed your work, build very beautiful churches, limit all the possible hint which can make people denounce you, train your relatives and your children in the way that you follow. Always be great influencers wherever you find, always respect your rituals, to each according to their tradition." He says to them, after the instructions that have been given to you, "Now let's begin our ritual of the curse of the day." The person who was speaking, appealed to the steward, and the latter extended his hand in the direction of a door, which was opened. Directly a mysterious being came in with a basin filled with human blood. He uttered mysterious words on it. Then he lifted his two hands upwards. As a result, I saw thousands of mermaids appearing. Everyone who was in this gathering was supposed to take his mermaid wife for sexual intercourse. They had sex slowly until they finally had orgasm. In order to gather the seeds from both men and women, these seeds were put in the basin containing the blood, and then each member was called to come and renew their alliance. Everyone had to take an oath of loyalty to the brotherhood. The person who held the basin of blood instructed them at last to keep the secret of brotherhood. There were many evil words that this demon was saying to these pastors which I am not ready to tell you about. Each pastor who passed by had to admit having sold his soul and that of his faithful, after he had to have yet another session of sexual relations between people of the same nature. The person in charge gave them the power to send demons on people's bodies again, to steal their stars, to never be challenged, to weaken all negative information against them. Then the angel said to me, "These people, no matter what they can do in this world, such as taking another's wife, property or money, etc., they will always have power. Even if someone spread evil in their name, there will be nothing as a consequence." I saw that they were also given the power of maintaining the faithful in their churches. Finally, that they obtained padlock. Everyone took the list of their members and introduced it inside the padlock and closed it, then put it down. These pastors said words like, "You are my prisoners and I lay you here. I have power over you and your future." The angel tells me, "I will take you to prisons that exist in this world, and you will see many people who are arrested here." Walking together we were meeting people, and the angel tells me some sold their souls to the devil. They came to live in this place, the satanic schools. The angel tells me, "Now I will take you to satanic schools and you will see how people come from the earth to learn strategies regarding the destruction of human life. The great teacher of all time is Jesus Christ. But after him it's Satan." While being surprised, I say to him, "Are you serious in everything you tell me?" He replied, "I will show you why he is called Ancient Serpent.